chapter we are going to learn these things. These are our learning objectives. We are going to revise natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. I know that we have already learned these numbers in our previous classes, but we are going to revise it for your better understanding. To introduce real numbers obviously, then to state Euclid's division lemma theorem, and to use Euclid's division lemma theorem to find the HCF of the given numbers. Now let us start. Now here slide 1. Let us start. Now here slide 1 follows. Let us start a quick revision of our whole numbers, natural numbers. Slide 1. Natural numbers. Can you see a small circle in the slide? Natural numbers, and it is denoted by a capital letter N, where N equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes on infinity. Understand, natural numbers are also called as counting numbers. Why we call these numbers as natural numbers? Because these naturally occur and we are using these natural numbers in our daily life for counting things like number of apples, there are 5 apples, and when we start counting the number of apples we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many number of apples? So to represent the quantity of the number of apples, we count and we mention that 5 apples. Now let us see the slide 2, which has whole numbers in it. Now after this natural numbers, we have whole numbers, where we have included the imaginary 0 in it. Although we know very well that when there is nothing, that means the existence of 0. When you see the basket, it is an empty basket. So if suppose you have apples, and if I ask by seeing an empty basket, how many number of apples are there in the basket? So what will be your answer? It would be 0, because there is nothing in the basket and there is 0 number of apples in the basket. So as 0 is imaginary numbers, we have included 0 in natural numbers to make our whole numbers, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes on till infinity. And these whole numbers are denoted by capital letter W. Now slide 3, this is integers. Now what do you mean by integers? Integers are nothing but, we also include natural numbers. See, 1, 2, 3 are there. Then we have 0. The whole numbers 0 is also there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 0 imaginary number. And again we have negative numbers, that is -1, -2, -3. All these negative numbers, these are also imaginary numbers which we use for mathematical calculations. In our day-to-day life, we don't use this number. Do you ever say that I want -2 apples? No, right? You just directly simply say I want 2 apples, I want 3 apples, or there are 2 apples in the basket. There is 1 apple in the basket, or you can also say there is 0 apples in the basket, but we never say, we directly say that the basket is empty. But do we ever say that there is -1 apples in the basket? Do we say that there are -2 apples in the basket? No, that means these are the imaginary negative numbers which are included to whole numbers to form integers. Integers are though imaginary, but these are very important for our mathematics. Basic concepts of mathematics, integers are very important, and these integers are denoted by capital Z. And then if you see the circle, because all these are including, integers are included by the natural numbers and whole numbers. That is why it is covering the whole circle of natural numbers and whole numbers, if you see. Now coming to slide 4. Now, rational numbers. What are rational numbers? Rational numbers, a rational number can be expressed as a quotient of 2 integers, that is a by b, where b is not equal to 0. So that a set of rational numbers includes terminating and repeating decimals. So what are rational numbers? The rational numbers which can be expressed in the form of a by b. We can also say that this can be expressed in the form of a fraction, where we can also say that fraction can have a by b or b by q, anything. So the set of rational numbers includes terminating and repeating decimals, and it is denoted by q, where q is equals to, you can see that there are so many rational numbers between these set. See, between -3 and 0 you can find -2, and then again 0 and 3 you can find 5 by 7, and 3 after 3 you can find 4.21 bar. Why this bar is mentioned? Because this 21 is going to be repeated, it goes on repeating, and that is why it is called as non-terminating. That means repeating decimals are called as non-terminating, which does not terminate after certain value. And if you see before -3, if you see, that is -3.75, there is no mention, though there is no bar mentioned on 75. Why? Because it is terminated at decimal 0.75. You see, -3.75, that's it. That value is not going to be calculated. This value is not going to be continued throughout, and this value is being terminated. That means this is a property of a rational number, where the value sometimes repeat and sometimes terminate. You can also say that terminating and non-terminating rational numbers. And if you again see the picture here, the diagram shows that the rational number q is included with integers, whole numbers and natural numbers. Now, what are irrational numbers? Slide 5. Coming to slide 5. What are irrational numbers? Irrational numbers are denoted by q. See, why we see that it is an irrational number? Very simple. Any number which cannot be represented or expressed in the form of a fraction, or you can call as p by q, where q is not equals to 0, is called as an irrational number. So if you see an example here, q dash, again if you see under set, when you see between -3 and 0, there is a number, an irrational number, which is -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0, 0, 0, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. See, this goes on, the series is goes on continuing, but when you see the series, the number, you cannot put a bar on any of the decimal number, because that number is not going to be repeated. That number is going to be goes on continuously increasing, so increasing or decreasing, but it's not going to be repeated. So an irrational number is a non-repeating and non-terminating decimal. Understand, students? See, this is very important to understand the difference between a rational number which is non-terminating and irrational number which is non-terminating. If you see the rational number which is non-terminating, it will be having a bar on it where the repeated decimals will be there, but an irrational number which is non-terminating, we will not have a bar to represent it, and the number goes on calculating with a different numbers till infinity. See, the value of -2 is there, it's -√3, √3 is also there, so that means it is called as an irrational number. Even the value of pi is also an irrational number. Now, coming to slide 6, real numbers. Now let us see what are real numbers. Real is an adjective when it was given to the numbers where we include all the numbers like natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. We can define a real number as a set of all natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. That means it is all the nature of numbers comes into the real numbers, and it is denoted by a capital letter R. Yes. So after